So for the Starknet, first thing I'm going to do is to try and get the files into my system for my codes. So you can see I logged in my mail so I can get the files I need and the documents. So just going to download this. Then I'm going to go on my files, my downloads. I'm going to copy this to my desktop. Then I'm going to go back here because I need my HTTPS code. Copy this. I'm going to come to my files, open this. Then I'm going to paste it down here because I'm going to be needing it. I'm going to save this and I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this too. So here I have the file, okay, which is what I'll be needing. So that's the easiest way to get it into your system. So we'll go into the terminal, Control Alt T. I need to make okay, I want to make the screen bigger. I'm going to need to do that. So this is just a shortcut. It's not the right resolution, but I don't want to go into the coding for making the screen bigger right now. So because we need to install some additions. So first code we have to run is this, in which we are going to replace. See how I'm copying and pasting. So I'm going to come down here. I'll copy my HTTPS that I need to replace that code with. So firstly, sorry, before you do this, you have to, because this is a new um system, so we need to update and upgrade. It's actually going to take some time. I'm going to pause the video. Sorry, I made a mistake. So that's for the updates. The next we have to do is the upgrade. You can see that I'm not actually writing the code. Okay, there's a shortcut which is your up arrow. You can use your up arrow to go back to things you've typed before. Okay, the up arrow. So let's wait for the upgrade to finish. Alright, so the upgrade and the update has been done. So after that we can now go back to what we were trying to do before. Because if we don't do that, a lot of things will not be done. So I'm gonna paste that code again. No, no. I'm gonna come back here. So I'm going to clear off from here. So we're going to enter that, and that's the first step. After that we'll come here. So we're going to echo this into the it's a variable, okay? The alchemy is a variable, so we're going to echo this into it. We're going to paste that, and that is it. So we're going to copy and paste this next. So we have to see a message that says installed and works. So once we see that, we know that it's working. It's still running, so we have to wait for it to finish. Alright guys, so that took some time. Took about 30 minutes, so it's quite normal. So you can see this is the message you have to see to know that everything Starknet node installed. That has to be the message you have to see. That you know you're good. You can check on the logs uh, right here. Just to check on. Sorry, I wasn't putting on my headphone. Alright guys, sorry, I wasn't putting on my headphone. I was just talking. So it's completed and it took about 30 minutes more or less. So this is the message you have to see for you to know that everything you've done is actually working perfectly. Installed and works. Your Starknet node installed and works. If you don't see that, then you've made a mistake somewhere. So this is to check the logs. So if we type this in, we can see the logs running. So um, let's see the logs running through. So if you see an error message, then you know that something is wrong. So there's no force. If you see an error message, to come out of this log, just press on Ctrl C. Understand? So if you see an error message, you can restart the node. Okay. So this is the last code I put in, which is to restart the node. So paste that in, and the node has restarted. So that is basically everything, guys. So we can also check back in the logs again now. That's if you saw an error code. That's the use of the restarting. But if you don't see any error code, then your log should be like it should be without error. That's what I wanted to say. So info updated stack block. You can see it is running through the blocks. So that is it. If you see an error code, is when you can restart. If you don't see an error code, you can just leave it to run. So to exit the logs, like I said, Control C. So that is basically everything, guys. You can decide to join their Discord and wait for more updates. I hope this video helps.